The word is probably best used to describe a prince.
But the art of being charming seems to have gone the way of fairy tales. Well, we're going to meet two guys determined to bring it back in the name of love. Joshua Pellicer and Jordan Harbinger haven't always had luck with the ladies.
You're on Game On.
But when they helped a colleague score big with that special someone, the bosses at Sirius Satellite Radio tapped them to host a show about helping other guys improve their game.
We don't want to just recreate us. We want to bring the best out in everybody so everybody can be themselves, but also just be the best version of themselves.
It's not typically the woman's fault here. It's usually guys just don't get it.
If you have a hidden agenda and you look at someone in the eyes, they're going to know exactly what you're thinking.
Absolutely.
In addition to the radio program, the two also teach their technique in person. They started a school called The Art of Charm.
All right, so here's what you're going to do.
Part of their work involves field exercises where they coach men to get the girls of their dreams, or at least to get them to say hello.
You guys are going to go out today and you're going to meet as many people as you can. Just say hello. You don't have to do anything else other than that. Let's go.
One of their newest students, Nick, gives it the college try.
Hey, excuse me? Are you familiar with Manhattan? Do you know like any good places where you can get a drink or, you know, meet a lot of people?
Nick did not score a phone number, but his approach was still considered progress.
All right. Yeah, man. She works at Mamma Mia for like 5 years. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you know the area.
Well done.
Thank you, bro.
All right, so
that was awesome.
You didn't use your hand as much as I wanted to.
Yeah, I figured.
But it's okay. You used your body language much better.
Has the 21st century male lost the art of the charm?
Charm gone? I mean, I don't think charm's gone, personally. Everything revolves on this idea that you can make someone believe in you. You know, and that's what makes you valuable, makes men valuable as men, and that's what women typically are attracted to.
Joshua Pellicer, Jordan Harbinger, and Nick Patel are here with us today, guys. All right, let's talk to the coaches first. All right, Joshua and Jordan, can charm really be taught?
Absolutely. The problem is that most guys don't actually learn this. It's something we're supposed to learn growing up by example or through example. And this should actually be taught in school. What guys don't get growing up is the vibe that makes you a man. A lot of society has changed, and we just don't get that anymore.
Well, I think what's interesting is you guys are really kind of giving a 101 on how to approach a girl and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, so what? Okay, so I know you were trying to help Nick out. So what do you tell guys? What's the best way to approach a woman so that you can actually make a connection?
Okay, well, first thing that guys do, I think the biggest problem is that they kind of mess themselves up before they even get there.
Yes.
Girls are very, very...
Why? How? Mostly.
Okay, yeah, you're good because you're married, and I know you know this already.
I'm going to be all over you in about 30 seconds. So you and your white boots are going to get attacked by me in a second. No, I'm kidding.
No, the idea is that typically women are very, very, very good at reading body language.
Yeah.
Very good. And though consciously they may not know why it is they think that you're creepy.
Well, it's like, you know what it is, though? If you're looking away, if you seem distracted.
All these little things, you know?
Look at me.
Look at me.
You have beautiful eyes. That makes it very easy.
Exactly.
How was that, fellas?
Perfect. See, your gold, your money. So the idea is that, you know, you have these dominant body language features and traits, and if you're not a dominant man to the core, they can tell.
Okay.
Okay, now guys, is the biggest problem that guys face that they're thinking about sex?
Oh, that's a huge problem.
And the woman can detect right away. You're trying to get the clothes.
Right. You don't want to jump straight to the end of an interaction. That's, you know, patience progresses essentially. So what you have to do is there are 3 stages to an interaction. Attraction in the beginning, rapport, which is connection in the middle, and then seduction is at the end. And guys try to skip.
I think the problem is a lot of guys just do they do too much. They try too hard, and that's a big turnoff. Now, okay, let me ask you, Nick. You were on the street. You approached this girl. You were adorable. I don't know why she didn't give you her number.
Thank you.
I would have given you my number.
Actually, to cut you off, what happened was I walked back.
Hey, there we go.
He's still learning.
You didn't learn anything.
I'm still
You weren't
learning.
paying attention.
But when I walked back, and I was walking back to these guys, I saw Jordan holding up his phone, and I'm looking, I'm like, why is he holding up his phone?
Yeah.
And I walk across the street, and he's like, dude, you could have totally got her number. And I didn't have that awareness at the time that I literally could have took out my cell phone and said, hey, give me your number.
But do you think she would have given it to you? Do you think she would have?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you just go up
she
to a
was waiting for the
stranger
clothes
and say, hey, can you know, where's a restaurant, and can I have your phone number?
Sure. Well, what she was laughing, she waited around for the red light to change again and again.
She was flirting
buying
with
time.
you.
She was flirting with
Nick,
him.
you let her go.
She left the door. Now, wait a minute. You have a girlfriend. How does she feel about you running this school? And you are single, and I want to know why, so you're first.
Right, absolutely. it's really hard to date a dating coach, especially one that knows what he's doing. I mean, it's really hard because ultimately, she's got to live into this idea that I know what I'm doing with dating. And a lot of times women want to be the ones that are in control of what happens in the interaction.
Don't we just want authentic, though? I mean, I know there's a game to it, and hold on, but you can work it and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, isn't there a point where you just want real? You don't want someone who knows how to work it.
No, there's like in the stages in the beginning, it is about being fun and curious and the mysterious kind of guy is fun. But after you get past that, there's no joking around in the stage of rapport. When you build connection, like if your best friend's like talking about something serious and you go make a joke,
that doesn't
they're like,
work.
"What are you doing?
Why are you single?"
The real answer, honestly, is because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to be single, especially in Manhattan.
So can I ask you, if you tune into Sirius Radio, you can hear your tips?
Absolutely.
When is your show, by the way?
Maximum 108, it's called Game On. Sirius 108, 2 p.m. Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's live, so people can call in and actually ask questions right off the bat.
So you have a lot of success stories?
Oh, it's great. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Nick, are you a success story?
It's life-changing stuff. Literally, it's literally one of those things when I look back on my life when I'm 7 years old, I can say, this is one of the 5 things I did in my life that changed everything.
Oh, cool. You guys must feel pretty good. You guys, thank you so much.
You should look out for a caller later named Raul. It'll be me. Yes, my name is Raul.
No problem. Thank you guys very much for having us.
The rock bottom part of my life was when I went to Vegas. Big bachelor party. My buddy's getting married. We're gonna, go live it up, gamble, drink, just try to meet women. I guess whatever. So, I'm drunk. I'm just horrible drunk, and I decided to get ballsy and go talk to the only girl that I thought was checking me out. This girl was fat and nasty. I mean, you ever see the movie Monster? I mean, she was a straight gutter goblin. Shot me down in front of everybody. Embarrassing. Everybody was just laughing at me. I felt like a freaking loser. You know what I mean? It's an embarrassing moment in my life. And it was one of the guys there. I mean, I don't know. I'm a decent-looking guy. He was like, just like me, just whatever, just a regular Joe Blow, whatever. But he was banging girls left and right. You know what I mean? Like he was taking girls home, getting dancers, showing them, taking off their tops, everything, and he was sleeping with them. And I talked to him about it. And he told me about this thing called Tao of Badass. And so when I got home, I went and clicked on the link to it. And, I read part of it. And now, I get played all the time. I mean good-looking women, and I take them home and I sleep with them. You know what I mean? It's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I'm living on a high right now, on a cloud 9. Because, before I went from being a dork, jerking off, to banging women. You know what I mean? Like, all the time. And it's great. It sounds corny, whatever, but, check it out. There's a link on it. You could go and check it out on this YouTube thing. And, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm confident. I work out all the time. I could actually go out and go talk to a girl and just mingle with her. Because it has me doing. At first, when I first did it, it had me doing like these little corny. I was kind of shy still. You know what I mean? So I did it, and I was kind of churning stuff around. When she would talk to me about her cat, I really didn't care about her cat. You know what I mean? But it has me flipping stories and doing and actually getting into the conversation, where I just agree to what she wants to do, and I'm making eye contact with her because it tells you step by step on what to do, what not to do. Talking to this girl, this type of girl this way, this girl this way, this another girl this way. And so I'm doing this, and I'm constantly remembering everything that the program told me, and I'm sleeping with them. I'm talking to them, buying a beer, taking them home, and having sex. You know what I mean? And it's just not always about sex, too, because if you're actually looking for a relationship or talk to a woman that you want to have maybe long-lasting, everlasting love with, it has that, too, because some people want to actually marry a good woman and have kids with, but right now, I want that now, but right now I'm sleeping with a lot of different women. It's awesome, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have a nice girl just riding on you or going down on you, everything like that, it's amazing. I'm not sitting there jerking off, living, watching a porn, watching somebody else have sex. I'm doing the sex now. And I'm loving it. It's awesome. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I was chubby, just nothing, nobody. And I'm working out, and I'm going to bars, going to clubs, so like even the best prize moment of it all, I brought home this straight virgin Mormon. And I took her home, and I slept with her. you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing ever. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, Mormon women don't want to have sex, you know what I'm saying? Majority of them don't. I took her home and I slept with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, best thing ever, you know?
This is a really amazing ebook that I discovered, which helps you with women. I bought it just because, you know, it sounded like it'd be a fun read, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised by what I found. I'm typically a pretty confident person, maybe even almost to the point of cocky, unfortunately. I'm also, I think, a rather funny individual in my personal life, but, you know, every once in a while it's nice to meet women and have them appreciate you for that level of attitude that would actually attract them in a good way. So the Tao of Badass promised this, or at least I thought it did, and I want to give a review of what I had read. And yes, I did buy it. This is a real review. I actually do have a copy of it, so this isn't, you know, fake or anything, and I really want to point that out. Too many people do that these days. This is real. Anyways, I did want to see about taking my game to the next level. And if any of you guys want to do that, you know, the way to do that is with the Tao of Badass, because it teaches you the art of what they call the ultimate congruency, because it pushes you, you know, beyond anything that you're in, you know, as far as a comfort zone would go. You just might as well knock that out of the park right now, because it's going to take you to somewhere you've never been before. But fear is a good thing. Trust me, it is. It's really good. I mean, after all, wouldn't you rather screw up with, you know, 6 and 7s on a scale of 1 to 10 with women, and then this way be prepared for 8 and 9s, you know, so you're not just going into it with a cold approach? I mean, think about it. Anyhow, I didn't want to just pass up doing a review because I felt it would be a big injustice. You know, the Tao of Badass by Joshua Pellicer is certainly some of the most useful and unbiased content I've ever read, and it's all online, available for you through their site. So anyways, this is what you get, and coming from an inside member of the Tao of Badass, such as I am, I will kind of break it down, okay? First of all, as soon as you're logged in, which is really nice, you get greeted with a personal message by Josh himself. My only complaint here is that it loaded up a little bit slow, but I can live with that, because once it gets going, you know, you get a really nice message from the man himself. I think that's pretty cool. And then every member that's in there, another thing you notice right away is everyone gets their own community chat, which is cool. It's actually sort of a Facebook-like chat, where guys can get together and talk about their problem solutions, including, you know, how to get out of that dreaded friend zone that most guys end up in. There's actually a post by a gentleman on there named Moses on Halloween of 2012 that I read recently that was extremely enlightening. So check it out if you're in there. Next, the main library is, of course, has the Tao of Badass. I was floored. And again, you know, without getting into it too much, because, you know, you have to buy the book to understand it, basically it just teaches all topics ranging from confidence to explanation of the entire system, how women operate, on their idea of, concrete, plausible deniability. And, you know, they always want to explain situations by saying it just happened. And also this tests, you know, the main reasons why women filter out, you know, guys, especially the 8 and 9s on the scale of perfect 10 of women, what they do, why they do that. And also it teaches you how to read body language and gives you the 10 biggest mistakes men make with women. I'll give you a hint. One of them deals with pecking. And if you understand what that means, you'll get an idea more of what that menu top 10 involves. Other goodies, let me think. In the main library, they include, there's a bonus book, a 5-week course on, I think it's body language mastery, where issues guys have, like from, you know, eye contact to touch, negative body, you know, language. That's all covered in excruciating detail. In fact, I think it's like an hour and a half long, something like 95 minutes maybe. Also, too, what's really nice is you can download the videos. You don't just have to stream them, which I thought was added plus. There's also MP3s that are there for subliminal inner confidence, which is cool. And, I mean, think about it, guys. That's the key to not just the outer game, but I would say your inner game as well, you know, because chicks dig, you know, the confident guy. And this is a good way to exercise your inner wussy. Mine still creeps out every once in a while. Other than that, you know, there's other things such as how to be a bedroom rock star, which a little too graphic to probably talk about in this review, but also how to date multiple women. I mean, because, hey, why not, you know? There's also an area where, you know, in the members area where, you know, if you're ready, you can step up your game and do it, and right there. And then I wanted to just wait on those for maybe other people that are looking at it. I'd maybe give a review maybe another time on it. But anyways, I highly recommend the Tao of Badass. Like, get it yesterday. I mean, period. It's just incredible. This is probably one of the most valuable courses I have ever bought. And, you know, as soon as you're a fellow member, you'll see why too. So... anyways, I would say that's enough said. My rating is 4.9 out of 5 stars. I would have given it a perfect 5. Just the video loading at the beginning was my only complaint, but, you know, it really wasn't that much.
If you want to improve your skills with women, and also self-confidence and social skills, in general, this is a must-have product. Period. Go ahead and click on the link below this video to get more information.